And so many of you know Jeremy is former CEO of RESO. He's CEO of First MLS in Atlanta. And you are somewhat the gatekeeper. These tech companies want to come to you, to your space. And you've worked a lot in, obviously, the data standardization space. You had the RESO native data dictionary work that was done as you were coming on board. How does that work for you? Do you see these startup companies coming in, and does the standardization of your marketplace and your technology help them come into your marketplace more quickly?
Well, I think Saul said this morning evolution, but the RESO standard has become a revolution in reality for our tech companies coming into this space. And Gazelle did it this morning. What she showed this morning was the revolution of using the RESO Web API in a real time, not replicating data. We have vendors that do come, and by the way, I do answer my emails. So as a consultant, Bill gets paid to tell them how to get me to answer the emails, though, to be clear.
I'll just text you.
Yeah, all right. But at the end of the day, they come to us, we give them a RESO standardized feed, and with the data dictionary and the web API now, we literally have startup companies that are live with a product with data from us in 24 hours. That used to take months of replicating data, and she showed this morning how it's literally, you can just access it on the fly. And I like that term, by the way, I'll go with that. And I think that has been a revolution for our industry in using those standards. And it's portable because the data dictionary is already translated into other languages. You have Stellar, who's translated into Spanish. You have Portland, who's translated into Mandarin and beyond. And so it's successful internationally, and it continues to be an option to standardize and translate into other languages so it works for the marketplace internationally.
And we showed those charts of Bluetooth and Wi-Fi and the long, slow climb. Well, Jeremy was there when we got that climb going, really. So buy him a nice glass of champagne while you're here at the event for being the guy who really got that off the ground. But sticking with you, you're involved heavily in data shares now. Like maybe one of the biggest headlines we see, it's always got First MLS in these data shares. Tell us a little bit about your strategy there and what your thoughts are on why that's important for your market and the difficulties or the benefits of that for your customers.
We're here to help our brokers and agents transact real estate. There's a lot of MLSs in the United States, so you think that's fragmented. My agents send business to Stellar MLS's market area and vice versa. They buy second home properties in Florida. They relocate. I have a broker in San Francisco who literally flies to Atlanta once a month because her relocation clients are coming. And we do data shares, and when it is native RESO data dictionary like us and Stellar, we can pull it off in 4 weeks. When the standards are in place to that level, and we're talking about data sets of 87,000 subscribers and our 57,000 subscribers. We're talking massive data sets, and we can do a full data share in 4 weeks because of the RESO Data Dictionary standard between us. And the next thing you know, I have enabled my agents not to just work locally, but intelligently refer business to other marketplaces. And we are doing data shares not just with Stellar, but with California Regional MLS in California, with Denver, Colorado, many MLSs in Alabama, Miami, and others. And the ability for agents to earn alternative revenue through a referral network is not just in the United States, because we have so many international buyers. And that's why we're here today, is the opportunity to open the door to share data with anyone so that any agent can have the option to see intelligently what's going on in the market, advise their client, and refer them, which is another manner for them to earn money and transact business. And I'll add in that if there's a vendor in his space that already has a data feed and they want to come to Atlanta, I have no issue granting him permission to just add my data to that feed. So they don't have to do a separate data feed with me. We'll just do an agreement that he can send them my data too. The pipe's created, the engineering's done, the standard's the same, the fields are the same, and then boom, they have Atlanta data, and boom, they have San Jose data, and boom, they could have any data in this room. And literally, my board took 7 minutes to approve. We're doing this for the good of the industry. And with the data shares in place, We didn't just light up FMLS. We lit up Birmingham, Alabama's MLS, Chattanooga, Tennessee MLS, Mobile, Alabama MLS, Macon, Georgia MLS, all at the same time. And we were one of his first, and he was done in weeks, and he did Houston in a week from concept to data feed to live because of RESO standards.